go onto YouTube. Plus, half the time it doesn't. There we go. I don't think it was actually broadcasting until just now. So I think I may have found a way to stay happy through that, not impervious to freaking being downgraded or denigrated or stolen from you. Anything can be taken from you. People are awful. Life is brutal. Our time here is short. People, including us, are stupid sometimes. But anyway, here. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to give at least to my mom, or whoever the hell. Oh, there's already... It says that there's already one person watching. Okay. So, secret to happiness. I don't know if it's the secret to happiness, but it's something that sitting here I realized, oh my god, this shouldn't even be the case. Alright, let me give you a little background on what the hell I'm yammering on about here. Without going into too many details, like, there are some just severely shitty things going on in my life right now. Things that, like, normally would freaking have me crumbling. I don't like admitting that, but it's the truth. I mean, like, things that would just derail me. Where's that thing at? I'm gonna go ahead and read what I wrote down whenever I was thinking about this, just for a little perspective. This is on the a Facebook post I just made. This is, hey, I've got this thing I've been dealing with, a couple actually, and even though I've caught myself talking to people who clearly could only give less of a shit by a focused and driven effort most people cannot muster. In parentheses, I put, and I do appreciate bending your ear, regardless if it was sincere concern or out of burden. The whole process has brought me to a valuable lesson. Okay, wait. Damn it, it's a runoff sentence. 2 lessons, actually. One, that run-on sentences are atrocious, and probably should try moving away from them a little bit. The second thing, though, is just something that should be obvious to everyone, but it's not something that I've even thought about till now. Like, why have I been happy? Like, what have I been doing that's kept feeding the dopamine drip enough to make painfully... Okay, like COVID, for instance, has just it's basically ruined everything outside of this house, in my worldview. I mean, there's been potential, there's been innovations, and it showed me who's legit and who's not. Now that's all a matter of opinion. But anyway, I'm not trying to talk about all that crap. All that secondary. Like, the world's been rearranged enough to where the things and the people that I used to go to feel happy are like miles away, and they just got a lot farther. And sitting here, and all day, I've had, like, there's a difference between having a hopeful sense for what the future might hold, but how do you look at the past and feel any kind of good feelings about it at all? I didn't, like, a month ago. Every day I woke up, every time my alarm is one of my favorite songs. I got to where I hated that damn thing because it's just the death toll, the death knell of another opportunity buried in some masks. We all wear masks. But where do we go? Like, taking off the mask is the thing I'm talking about here. Like, if you sit down, and I don't care if it's a journal or a blog or a stupid ass video like this, if you sit there and you unload all of that freaking tension and the poison that the rest of the world puts on you, I hope it works for you. I would really love to be like the person, the catalyst of making your life a little bit better. Because sitting down just kind of vaguely, like, writing posts is one thing, but like keeping a journal, right? Like keeping a freaking a plain spoken record of your ups and downs, or just freaking, because when you're talking to people, I mean, like there's a dude, David, at the Manor. I like talking to him because shared interest, and whenever I get it helps to have somebody to talk that is excited, that it gets excited about whatever the hell you're going on about. But if you just write down what's killing you inside and what you want to have happen next, and just assume that sooner or later somebody's going to read that. It might be 50 years after you're dead, but somebody, if you could just keep that thing from getting wet or burn up in a fire, one day somebody's going to look at that and they're going to ponder every bit of your existence. They're going to wonder what your parents were like. They're going to wonder what you were like as a younger kid, or if you only wrote in your 20s, what you became like as an older person. That might sound like BS to you, but I'm telling you, the last week has been a complete and utter mind screw for me, and it's not stopping. It's not going to stop for a while. The upside down is on its side, going sideways, and I mean, that's a scary feeling. I mean, people, I hate to bring up masks again, but people are wearing them or not wearing them specifically out of fear. That's a lot of fear. November's a lot of fear. Freaking everything, everywhere you look is fear, fear, fear. And if you have if you're an essential worker, there's a whole shit ton of fear in that too. If you're not, fear. Just write it down. Like it almost feels like, maybe it's just the way our brains are wired, or they've developed. You don't hear, well, I don't think that you hear, I don't hear enough about the evolution of thinking, of thought, of the human condition, and how we adapt. Like, our synapses have to adapt, like our arms and our legs adapt. You know, like if you go swimming, if you stay underwater a lot, you will be able to hold your breath for longer. That's an adaptation. And writing is part of that. Like, freaking, I heard something from Elon Musk the other day saying that everything that you've done today, like you, yourself, whoever the hell's watching this, basically, not literally, basically everything that you've done today, 200 years ago, would have got you burned at the stake. Talking on your phone, summoning up information from across the world. Maybe you took a flight today, microwaving a damn pizza in 2 minutes or whatever, taking some medication that freaking either fights or feeds your demons. Um, all that is basically magic, but we're just so cynical and jaded and tore up and conditioned to be afraid and to be angry and to be dismissive that it's lost on us. It's actually maybe wasted on us. Because, I mean, like, freaking what good... Can you imagine the Arthurian legends if Arthur's just like, you know, I got the potential to do it, but yeah, I'm gonna have a hard pass. Or if Merlin just freaking sat there and smoked bowls all day instead of doing whatever the hell he did, sleeping with the lady in the lake or whatever. I don't remember. I mean, please yourself, not let, you know, like, feed your own happiness and freaking take care of your family and everything. But like, if you think about how much time, I was talking to a cousin of mine not too long ago about how another cousin of mine spent so much time angrily plotting out how to change other people's minds that, I mean, like, freaking, I don't know. I don't want this to be super long. I'm gonna freaking stop it and stream again to play this game, because I kind of want them to be separate, because maybe you don't, maybe somebody who wants to watch the game doesn't want to hear all that. Maybe I'll put a funny thumbnail into this thing so somebody thinks that there's a video of me talking, and then they'll just get this Modern Warfare freaking background music. I don't know. Try and get out and see that comet too if you're able. It's cloudy here. I'm not even sure the damn thing's still around. Anyway, I wish you well. And I'll be right back.